Oh, I forgot that was on. Good evening, everyone. We're actually getting some storms. I rehoused this one. Went to the pet store, got a bigger carrier for Cypher. So my Mexican Reddy is a lot bigger of a home now. And I'm also redoing the baby curly hair Hades. It's a nice new enclosure for a burrow too, because I don't know, they were not really burrowing very well in the other one, so. But I gotta run take a shower right away because I am so itchy. Freaking Cypher decided to kick hairs the whole freaking time. Nothing but kicking hairs. Little jerk. So I'm gonna obviously fill its water dish up. I don't know, I'm thinking about changing the water dish out. I think that's too big for it. I don't know if that's too big for them. I'll just probably fill it up halfway. That way it's not too much for them. I was thinking maybe I should switch it to a little bottle cap or something. But I hope it likes its new home. Hope it enjoys its little home and stuff. But I'm gonna finish this up real quick. Get that little one right there into its home. And then I am going to go and jump into the shower. Think how big they're getting. They're about to get a new house though too. They didn't have another enclosure. They only had the one. So I was only able to grab this one. But the next time I go, I'm going to grab another one of these. Because this one will be also being rehoused. There's a couple rehousings I have to do actually. Children grow pretty fast. So we're going to rehouse this beautiful baby. And then I'm going to jump in the shower. And then we're going to see what all the animals are doing once I'm done. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good evening, everyone. So we have tropical storm. I guess you say barley. I don't know how you say it, but we have a tropical storm. Well, it's now a tropical depression. It's supposed to come our way. So what I like to always do is document the animals and their behaviors before and after storms. And since this will be the first time I actually filmed the animals before and after a major storm has hit. Because, yeah, the last time I don't think I filmed when we got hit by the last hurricane. I don't remember. Some of these guys I didn't have then. But since we have a tropical depression coming our way, and this storm has been causing a lot of problems down south so far. Just today alone, there's been about over 100 tornado warnings, several touchdowns, several confirmed tornadoes, just major tornado outbreaks. So the storms that are adjacent with Burley, it's just freaking insane. And I like to see how the weather's gonna be when it comes up here. So I'm documenting the animals. Did we molt, or are we in the middle of molting? I think they molted. They're way back there. Yeah, they already molted. Alright, so Sushi molted. I was wondering about that because they haven't been out. So Sushi molted. Surprised I didn't eat its crickets before it molted. I might have to take those crickets out. Especially because it had just molted. Because I fed them the crickets and they weren't molting yet. So I'm going to have to take those crickets out. So after I'm done doing this film, I'm going to take those crickets out because I always like to wait a couple of days to feed them after they molt because of their fangs being soft still. So yeah, I'm going to take those crickets out. Look at that beauty. They molted a little while ago, but... Hi, Riven? Riven's like, get that light off of me. But yeah, I'm just checking up on all the animals. I'll check up on some of the animals during the day tomorrow too, obviously. Some of them are diurnal. There's Chase. Hi, little buddy. Of course, the storm's still about 1,000 miles away from us. I think it's 1,000. I have to check. Actually, no, it's polarly closer than that because it's now in Arkansas. it's starting to hit Arkansas. So since it's starting to go through Arkansas, I think it's in the southern part, southern or central part of Arkansas. But anyways, I just want to see what everybody's up to, how everybody's doing tonight. There's Raven. I gotta clean Raven's cage. I see Dreams out. Beta's butt's right there. I fed all the reptiles tonight, so I know the reptiles are out hunting. Hi, Jace. You're so cute. I mean, I literally fed all the reptiles. I want to make sure everybody was fed before the storm hit. You sleeping? I fed all the tarantulas too, so everybody's fed. That way, all I gotta do is just watch on their behavior. Are you not out? No, Winter's back there further. Way back there. Winter's always like hiding. Cypher. Oh, look who's out. Wasn't expecting you to be out. Remy's out. Remy normally doesn't come out. Normally Remy's always hiding. Why are you out for? What are you doing out, gorgeous? Look at that fuzzy tarantula. Man, she's fluffy. Look at that booty. You can tell my tarantulas are totally well fed. Maybe I fed her a little too much. Of course, sometimes it's not always easy to control the crickets when they just freaking jump out of the cup either. I kind of hate that when it comes to crickets. That's okay. I'll just won't feed her as much next time. I'll just wait till her booty goes down a little bit or something. I'll probably just not feed her as much next time. Don't want to overfeed them though. But yeah, sometimes when it comes to the crickets, they just freaking jump right out of the cup. Because I bring up a cup from the basement. I have a bunch of cups like these, empty ones like that. And I bring them all up. Like a horse. Horse is funny. I think there's a hole in that cup. It has to be, because you know what? I just filled that up with water and it's already like leaked. So I'm gonna take that out then and check that. Did you puncture a hole in that horse? Probably. No GBBs out. Yeah, I still have the AC on. It's not on AC though, it's on fan. There's coconuts out. It's just on fan mode. It's still pretty hot. We have a heat advisory tomorrow. It's supposed to get up to 105 tomorrow. Gotta figure. It's gonna be very, very hot before this storm hits us. We're supposed to get hit. Tomorrow's Tuesday. There are chances of severe storms tomorrow. I'm gonna track that as well. But Burley or Beryl. People keep saying Beryl, which I don't know how it's Beryl, because there's a Y, the L and the Y, and it sounds like Burley. You would think it would be Burley. Anyways, point is, before this tropical depression comes, we are supposed to get severe weather, and I want to monitor the animals. Lately, a lot of them have been hiding because how hot it's been. Since I've been trying to keep the room pretty cool for these guys for the most part. Not too cool, obviously. I ain't trying to freeze them, but trying to keep them cool. Orange tree spiders back there. So I'm trying to keep them all cool. So a lot of them been like doing stuff like that, burrowing. But obviously some of them are coming out since it's cooler tonight. I think last time I checked the temperatures, it was 78 degrees. But now it's about 1:30 in the morning. So I don't know. Dang, some of them are really hunkered down. Oh, they molted. Gotta pull all these molt out. A lot of them are starting to molt. Especially with the hot temperatures, like a lot of them are molting right now. That one's been hiding since I rehoused them. I only rehoused them temporarily in there because I need the one enclosure. But I'm gonna, I didn't like the enclosure they were in. I really didn't. So I'm getting them a new enclosure this week. Yeah, it's the Reaper's way down in there. But for the most part, either everyone's been molting, and I really think it's from the hot temperatures. Look, she made another big web. She just had babies. She can't do another sack, can she? I'm gonna keep an eye on her, cause she's the one that gave me the babies. We're gonna keep an eye on her. I've seen jumpers drop sacks back to back before. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on her. She's gonna see if she pulls that off, which I kind of hope she doesn't, cause I'm dealing with her other batch of babies right now. They're a pain in the butt as it is to deal with. Just seeing what children are allowed. There's the other baby down in there. Yeah, that's a, I think that one's the feather lake, and I think that one's the pumpkin patch. I believe. I'm not totally sure. I have to read the labels, but I think that's how it is. And then the feather lake's up here, and the baby pumpkin patch is over here. I don't see the Balfouri. Let's see, where's Sasha? Yeah, Sasha's in the back. You see her legs back there, the two dark lines. And that's my girl Sasha. That's purple tree spider. Purple tree spider we never see. I put Luna up there, and she's highly venomous. Which is a feather lake baboon. GBB is right over there. The curly hairs are out. The other GBB is right down here, obviously. I kind of switched some of the tanks. I put Venus over here, which is not Venus. Oh my god, wrong versicolor. Venus is on the other side. Jesus. I don't think I named this one, did I? Nope. I see no name on this cage. That's right, I forgot to label her. We gotta come up with a name for this one. So that's right, I forgot. I was gonna name that one and then change that one's name because I wasn't too thrilled with that one's name. I was thinking about changing it to Hades, actually. What do you say about that, Remy? Remy's like, I don't even give a crap. What do you think, Ming Ming? Ming Ming's been lazy. She is not liking this heat at all. She has not cared. And Morticia's been hanging out on the side here constantly. She's just being staying squished on this side. She was running around her cage earlier. But oh good, she ate her mouse. And she knocked over a tree. I swear she eats that tree. She's constantly knocking it over. Let's see. I don't see cat anywhere. Oh, look who's out, guys. There is the purple tree spider. That's Viola. You can finally see what a purple tree spider looks like. They don't ever come out. They are always hidden. And I mean always. I am surprised that this one's out. Look how pretty it is. It had to just molted. Look at that sleek blackness. Like the booty's just a perfect slick shine. Very, very beautiful. Beautiful spider. Ow. Me trying to sit at the edge of my bed to do this is not very comfortable on my wrist. But very, very beautiful specimen. I had to stop real quick. I had to take a picture. I don't ever get to see this little one out, so I had to take a picture real quick. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Very beautiful. It doesn't look like it's still a mold or something because it looks like its eyes are on top of each other. It's just weird looking, but it's not. It's mold. Its sheds are fine. It's just the way it's sitting. Doesn't it look weird? Doesn't it look like its eyes down to the sides and stuff? So weird. Such a weird, pretty spider. I don't want to bug them too much, because I really don't get to see them out too much. I don't want to scare them and be like, well, for this is what's going to happen every time I'm out. I'm not coming out with the lights in my face. I swear, Morticia, you like chilling over here staring at this rose. I swear, geckos are attracted to light. I've noticed that a lot lately with some of the geckos. They're always over around the lights. There's Daenerys probably getting herself into trouble, because by morning this will probably be filled up with dirt. And then I just made that a clean water dish. Right, Daenerys? Thinking about it. She's bad. Aren't you, Dee Dee? I just dropped the cricket on her. She's probably, what in the world? Let me fix this tree again. Shiva's bad. I want to see if I can get her to pop out at all. My beautiful queenette. Ooh. Normally she pops out through over here. There she is. I was just in her cage. Hi, baby. Mommy sees you. You're gorgeous. She's like, leave me the hell alone. She's like, unless you got food, leave me alone. I'm not going to reach my hand in there, grab that tree right in a second. She's going to pop out. Because Shiva, come here. She can be a certain way. She will come, though. She always thinks I'm food. Well, she thinks my fingers are food. I can get her to come out. Come here, baby. Come get it, Shiva. Come get my finger. I know, I shouldn't be doing this. The thing is, though, when I pick her up, she's not really bitey. She just likes to, she's just curious, honestly. I'm just not reaching my whole hand in there right this second to fix her trees, because my hand will probably get stuck. She'll try to climb up my arm. I'll have to drop my phone, and then it'll break, and it'll be a whole episode of knowing my luck. Alright, Shiva. Up, we're in the water ball. Does that feel good? She likes her water dish. You're looking beautiful, my girl. Don't worry, she's not in bloom. Her eyes aren't clouded or anything. It's just a reflection of the light. I promise you that, because I fed her today. She's fine. She actually just shedded. There's her shed right there. I only got half of it. I think the other half is like back behind there, because when I was pulling it, because it was wrapped this way and then it went back that way, and I think the rest of it's like in the back. I was trying to get a whole shed from her, but it didn't work out in my favor. But yeah, I'm going to study these guys so far tonight. Their behaviors are normal. A couple of them are out that I normally don't see out, which happens sometimes before storms, or they just want to pop out, stretch their legs. They do that from time to time, but like I said, some of these guys will start coming out, especially and once it really does start storming. On days that we do get like really heavy rains, I noticed that the tarantulas will either go up top, or some of them will come out of their burrows, which is really cool to see. Some of their behaviors do change a little bit when the pressure changes and temperature drops, or different things in the weather patterns that do happen. I have noticed the animals' behaviors, and they do change their behaviors with the patterns of the weather, even though they're in captivity. You gotta figure with airflow, like from windows and stuff, and even from the AC unit, there's still airflows coming in through there they can still feel the difference of temperature changes, pressure drop changes, pressure rising. They can feel the dew point changes, humidity level changes. They can still feel all that, even though if they aren't indoors. And there's a way for the windows to bring in the air, or the air currents that can come in. They can feel the changes, and I've noticed their patterns do change. So that's why I have my animals set up the way they are, because not only do I have their timers on the summer schedule right now, because sometimes I do turn their lights off. I turn their lights off 2 hours before sunset, because I let the natural sun come in the rest of the way and let them have a natural sun setting routine. Same with sunrise. I let sun rise naturally, except for on days I have to leave early. Then I will turn the lights on early, which I know not everyone can do that, but I try to keep the animals in the most natural type setting I possibly can for their beneficial health. It does help. I think it does help with some of these guys. I think it's really good and beneficial to try to keep them as natural as possible. Yeah, they're in cages and stuff. Try to keep their cages naturally set up for them too. Like, they don't have their dirt just straight flat and just pack down dirt. And, you know, I let them make their dirt mounds up high, down low. Like, it looks like they're going through mountains and terranges, and I try to make it as natural as possibly can for them. Or I make it like this, forest settings. Try to make it as natural as I can. The more natural, the better. Oh, look who's out. That's odd. Now everyone's starting to come out. That's Lucifer. That's my Baja Gray bird eater. Never see that one out. So a lot of these guys are starting to come out that I normally don't see out. And normally when this normally happens right before severe storms. So, I don't know. There has been a lot of pressure changes in the weather and stuff, especially since that tropical depression has been moving up our way more. So, we might be definitely getting something. That's how I know. My animals let me know. Look at that. Natural spider. It's not daddy long layer. Fortunately, where'd it go? I can't have it in my animal room like that. Where'd it go? Behind Avery's cage. That's the one thing I cannot have. I can't have them near Avery's cage like that. That's the one thing I do worry about. I don't mind having natural spiders in my room. I know, I scared Lucifer away. I wasn't trying to. This is just water. It will make it either run or I'll chase it away in a different direction. Even though there's no back way, there's no openings like this in the back, obviously, for Avery's cage. But I do have to worry about, so I don't have to worry about that stuff being in the room. Because, yeah, normally I don't care if there's spiders, obviously, in my room. It's just I have to worry about her. I gotta redo her cage. Like, she has torn this the hell up. But I ain't worried about that. She's getting a new cage here soon. No, I think he came out for water. Which is a good thing I have the water bottle. Hey. See if my aim sucks horribly tonight or not. It's so-so. There's some water. But yeah, I'm starting to notice more of the tarantulas are starting to come out more and more. So I'm starting to wonder what's about to happen with some of these storm systems. Because when I start seeing certain ones come out, then I am kind of curious and what kind of storms we're about to get. Look at Maddie. I can tell it's Maddie. Maddie has a broken tail. She broke her tail off when I went to clean her cage, which I gotta take them out this week and clean them again. So, let's see if she re-breaks it or not. Yoshi didn't break their tail yet, so. The other ones have water in it still. that one, well, except for this one. This one. I don't know what they did to their water dish. But yeah, but some of these guys starting to pop out the way they are. I'm starting to wonder about the storm systems. I'm going to keep an eye on them. Definitely going to have severe weather tomorrow. And it's been hot. It's been so hot. So I know a lot of them are coming out for water and stuff too. So I know it's not just the weather patterns that's coming. I know they're also thirsty. I've been trying to make sure everyone's been staying hydrated. Oh, before I forget. We gotta check the babies. Look at these little ones. I just fed them earlier. Let's see if I will even focus in on these guys at all. Well, they have like several containers with babies in them. There's a lot of fruit. You know, they got a lot of the flies, that's for sure. See all the babies? Isn't they so cute? They got a lot of flies. They got how tiny some of them are. I stuck in 2 different types of fruit flies. There's the really tiny ones, and then I stuck in bigger ones because some of the jumpers I see are big. So some of the babies are actually a nice size. Look at that. It's not so cute. But yeah, 4 containers like this. I separated the jumpers in like several containers. It makes it easier to feed them. I've been keeping an eye on them. They've been doing okay so far being housed together. I know some of the bigger ones I'm going to start separating soon. Some of them are actually a pretty decent size for babies. Like, I'm actually impressed the size of some of those babies are. I didn't think some of them would actually be that size. But they were actually a pretty decent size. And where they at? Oh, they're just kind of dangling all over the place. They like to scrunch themselves like up in the cap area. Let's see up in here. That's those 2 containers. Oh, I got caught to the top. But yeah, it looks like I gotta dig out a bunch of molts tomorrow. That's Princess's container. There's babies in here too. You can see, they're like everywhere. And they got baby tarantulas all over here. Wait, I don't see my Trinidad out yet. I don't know where they are. This is what the container they were originally, as you see, the original nest was in here. It's hard to focus. This thing has become such a mess. But they're like, some of them are still like in the nest area. But they're cute. They're so cute. They're everywhere though. Daisy's babies. They were born on the 27th. The regal jumping spider. There's Sally's up here. Sally's right near the lettering. Try to get a picture of Sally. But yeah, we got our little baby tarantulas everywhere. Jade, my little jump. Oh my god, my earth tiger, Jade, is still so tiny, guys. I don't understand why is it so tiny still. Like, anybody knows why they grow so slow? Like, right there it is. I've had Jade so long. Like, so freaking long I've had Jade. It's just growing so slow. It's not happy with the fruit flies. Sorry, Jade. I had to feed you. I don't know what they're doing. They're just hanging there. They don't want to be touched by the fruit flies. But I had to feed them. Yeah, just throw in a tiny cricket next time. Obviously, don't like the fruit flies. But you see, it's just... I made a cool burrow. I upgraded the container it was in. But they're just... Does anybody know about these? These guys just are so slow growing. I've never seen earth tigers grow so slow. My other earth tigers didn't grow this slow. I don't know why this one is. My Naples earth tiger didn't grow that slow. So I don't understand why Jade is. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know where my other jumpers are. They're all over the place though. Of course, there's a little tiny thing that's a pumpkin patch. And this one, oh, I want to knock it. I don't know if we'll see it or not. Oh, right there it is. Isn't that so cool? It's my Cuban bronze. Cool. I can't wait till they get bigger. That's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be as pretty as this baby down here. Right, Raven? I can't wait till your sister or brother get as big as you. I have another sling that's a fire leg, obviously. Psycho. Y'all seen Psycho. Psycho's doing good. Psycho's been upgraded. So, I'm waiting for Psycho to get a little bigger. There's Riven, obviously, chilling. And then we have Psycho. Psycho's in a different carrier. I think I have Psycho downstairs. Right? Yeah, Psycho's downstairs. Because I had the GBB's downstairs. Starburst Baboon's downstairs. I have the Veracruz Red Rump downstairs. And 2 bird eaters. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and I have Jumping Spider downstairs. That's right. I have a bunch. I have tarantulas everywhere. Oh, yeah, and Little Ed. We can't forget about Little Ed. Oh, no, that's right. I lie. I forgot. I switched Psycho around. Psycho was acting a little too psycho. There's Psycho. I forgot I moved Psycho up in here. There's Psycho. If anybody wants to see videos on Psycho, there are other videos. Older videos of Psycho when I first got this thing. It's come down a little bit. I see a lot of the hairs off its butt, and that's from rehousing it and trying to freaking clean its enclosure earlier. And it kicks hairs, and it's just a little psychopath. This thing is nuts. But I try to wipe around the edges because obviously it poops on the edges, and I want to try to keep the enclosure clean at least on one side so when I videotape we can see it. That's why I switched the tarantulas around. I have Psycho up here, and I moved another one downstairs. I forgot. The Naples Earth Tiger I moved downstairs. But I switched a couple of them around. Don't worry, I'll eventually remember. I've been so tired lately. Like, see, like, I start kicking hairs even though all I'm doing is just turn the container. That's a jerk. Oh, the Hattie's out. Can you see the outline of its foot right there? Oh my god, guys. There's the Hattie. And I can't lift the container because as soon as I do, it will bolt. That black line right on the bark down there, that's the Hattie's leg. I can see the Hattie perfect from here. But of course, it's not going to look right up on the screen. But you kind of see the outline of the Hattie. The Hattie's doing beautifully. They're getting bigger. They're looking more beautiful. I'll try to pull them out later to see if we can get a better view of the Hattie. But right there's the Hattie. It sucks so bad that these screens, you can't get a better view of it. But you can see it a little bit. But there's my Hattie. That way you definitely know I ain't lying. My Hattie is alive. It's in there, trust me. I ain't feeding nothing. It sucks. It really sucks because I've been waiting forever to try to film that thing. And it never wants to pop out. Let's see if Little Ed's out. I'll film Emily tomorrow. If anybody that knows Snake Discovery knows why I filmed. Yeah, Little Ed. I'm thinking about it, Emily. Little Dave's doing good. I do have Little Dave. That's the one I moved downstairs. It was Little Dave. It was one of the Brazilian blues. I named Little Dave. And this one's Little Ed. And they must be under the log. They normally go down underneath. I'll see if I can get them to come out later. Because I don't mind pulling those little ones out. And of course, there's Peaches. Peaches just chilling up in there. And oh wait, that's Jazz. That's alright, I put Jazz back there. Jazz is over there. That's my pink toe. That's alright, I changed Peaches as container. Peaches was in there. Peaches is where Venus used to be, which is the one next to my bed. Peaches is over here. So many tarantulas. This is why I write on the cages, because you know what? With my ADHD and all the other freaking issues with my memory issues, because I still actually have a post-concussion, so bear with me. My brain is scatterbrained sometimes. It's all over the place. But see, I'm telling you, even if you have a disability, don't think you can't have a reptile channel or work with animals you love, because you still can. You can find ways to manage to do so. It just might be hard sometimes, but I'm telling you, disabled people can still follow their passions, no matter what anybody freaking tells you, because I do it. I have all these medical problems. That's how it's going to be forever in a hospital. It's bad enough I can't work. Yeah, I understand that it's hard for me to work because of the problems I do have, especially with my back and everything. The other day I was actually in the grocery store and I dropped 2 jars of pickles because my hands locked up in the grocery line, and I actually got glass all on my foot and my leg. So I have glass cuts all over me right now because my hands locked up. They said I have arthritis in on the joints and in my hands and everything from the lupus and everything other thing else I'm dealing with. They said it's just all over my body at this point. I can't do nothing about it. What are you doing, you weirdo? You okay? Kind of making me nervous. Even though 10 to 1 they're probably okay, but I still gotta check on them. This one's just a little weirdo sometimes. Alright. Might as well take the water bowl out, honestly. Dang it. I think there's a hole in that water dish. Don't kick hairs at me. Told you. See? This little one is so weird. I don't know why it lays like that. I'm thinking about adding more dirt for it or something. Or switching the hide around. Because I had hides for it. I don't know. I kind of feel bad because the way it just hunkers down over in that spot. I know. Hold on. Mommy's going to fix maybe your hides or something. I'm trying to shield it back. Stop kicking hairs, you jerk. Mommy's just trying to give you a little better hide. That's it. I'm naming you Hades. You're an evil. This is why I'm sitting way back to do this. Because you know what? This is another one that likes just to kick hairs. I can't even grip onto the freaking bark. Jesus. For God's sake. Just trying to make a burrow for you. And it's not working out. Hold on. I'm going to turn the light on. I'm not going to try to scare it too much. But you can see it. It's plenty fine and alive. I was just trying to fix it for it to have like some kind of cover. Like I'm gonna redo their enclosure tomorrow. Like completely redo this whole thing. Even though I just see that I try to fix it, it takes hairs out. I cleaned it out a little bit though. Took some of that junk out of there. It's gonna be mad at me. So I took out some of that cobwebbing and stuff, but it had a lot of a molt stuck to it, so I wanted to get that out. But yeah, it's not happy with me. I'm sorry, little one. Mama's sorry. Alright, I'm gonna name my tarantula man. But it's actually getting pretty late. And I don't want to make this, well, it's already going to be a long video anyways, just from me talking a lot. But I'm going to try to make sure we have some footage probably gonna have to make a part 2 of how these guys start to react when the storms start to hit later on. So if we get storms tomorrow, I'll record how the animals are during the storm. If not, I'll start recording the animals how they are during the tropical storm when it hits, because we're definitely getting hit Wednesday. It's not changing course at all. It's staying right on track right for us. So I will see you guys either later on today, technically, because today is Tuesday. So I'll see you guys later today or tomorrow.